Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a demo slash review of the game Teacup that's on Steam. It's also on PS4, PS5, so if you have those consoles, you'll be able to play this as well. I will leave everything down in the description section of where you can find the game, specs, all of the details, all of that. But first, we're actually going to watch the trailer, kind of get an idea of what the game is like, courtesy of the game developers for sending me a key through Keymailer. I'll also leave their information down in the description section as well if you are interested in trying to receive a key for the game or any other game by this developer, as well as a company they go through to give out keys. So if you are a gamer and you're a content creator and you've never heard of them, or never received keys from them, I'll leave all that stuff down, so check them out. Let's take a look at the trailer. I'm going to mute the audio for this because I'm not quite sure how this works with YouTube. They tend to flag people for music and all that kind of stuff. We just don't want that. So let's see how this goes. Let's press play. Ooh. There may be some music in the background for this. So let's see. So it's like a little storyboard type of game. Okay. I probably should have been on the other side of the screen. I apologize if there's words and I'm kind of covering them up. Depends on it, and my rendition is perfect. Collect stuff, okay. There's puzzles, looks like. Does it match anything? Graphics are cute. I don't know what you would call them, but they're awesome. Like they're awesome. Yeah, so it is on PlayStation, and it is also on PC through Steam. So I'm going to read the description of the game to you guys, just so that you can get an idea, just from the trailer, what the game is all about. Should probably have that prepared for you, but my bad. Okay, it says Teacup is a short and wholesome narrative adventure game with a focus on exploration and nonlinear progression. Help a small and shy frog on her journey to find the ingredients she needs for her tea party. So she's going around the world, I guess, looking for ingredients for her tea party. So that's really cool. The developer's name is Smarto Club. The publisher is Whitehorn Digital, and this game released September 23rd, 2001. So it's fairly new. Yeah. So I'll leave all of the stuff from Steam and everything down in the description. It is single player. It's full controller support if you're a controller user, and yeah. So let's get started. The game up now, so let's try it out. And work it this way if you're over here. There we are. All right, let's see. I'm excited. Let's see. I'm excited just to kind of get an idea of what it's like. Guys, so here is the game. Over here. All right. Let's see. I personally like the little instrument type of music of this game so far. not sure if it's gonna have to be. We shall see. Meet Teacup, a frog who loves tea. Herbs. I love frogs. I used to keep frogs. Well, I like to keep them. I used to keep them. African door frogs. There are some videos, really, really old videos. Channel. I might leave it in the description section for you to find it if you want to watch it. If you're interested in aquatic animals, especially frogs. But our main character is a frog. Thus begins the journey of say tea party or teacup. Excuse any background noise. Alright. Do you need to see these? So do the controls stay up there? Oh, okay. The graphics are a little pixelated, but maybe that's the art style. A present from your grandmother. Not quite sure. Maybe. So we're just trying to interact with things. What's this? This tea encyclopedia will be useful. Okay. Use this button to open, close. While it's open, you can browse by pressing the right direction. Oh, look, there's something under the book. Okay. Hi, Teacup. I'm glad to confirm that all of us were able to make it to the tea party. I almost forgot to write back since we've been busy with Evangeline practicing crazy for our performance at the Cake Festival. We're pretty nervous, but I think it's going to be great. The boys were very excited too, but I hope none of them has forgotten it's this Saturday. It's been so long last time we got together. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Adele. Okay. Oops. Should have opened this letter earlier. Oh. Okay. She can't go around. Anything over here? No? Right, out the door. Okay. The world. Cute. Very colorful. Okay. It's weird to be outside. Aren't you a frog though? Frogs always go outside. No letters? Okay, so this is our mailbox. Alright. Go off to the next place, I guess. Alright. Private letters? Oh, it's someone's mailbox. Why can't we touch it? Who is this? Otto? Yeah, why hello, Teacup. Haven't seen you out here for quite a while. May I help you with something? I see a request for tea. An adventure when I was young. When I was a young lad, I used to go on adventures too. All the memories. Well, today is your lucky day, Teacup. What a coincidence. I was just about to throw away this map. Okay, so now we've acquired a map. Okay, different places. Use it to be complete, but some spots have faded with time. Well, it used to be complete, but some spots have faded with time. You'll have to fill the rest yourself. It was a gift back from when I arrived this town by mistake. I'll tell you about that some other time. Well, I won't keep you any longer. It looks like you have a busy day ahead of you. Okay. You have to walk around. This leads to Otto's house. Okay. All right. So on the map we have West. I think that says West. I'm not quite sure, but it definitely says West House Market. And what looks like will be a pond. Okay. Did she not go? Or we have to pick where we're going? Okay, let's go to the market. Well, hey, again, all new to me. You know, I'm a little slow. Y'all forgive me. All right. What's this? Serencio. Be the basket you want to see in the world. Okay. How exciting! The anniversary celebration will start soon. Fresh potatoes. So just Malcolm, hello, little frog. Teacup. Well, hello, Teacup. I don't have any of those teas you speak about, but I do have the best veggies. Rin, that's good for nothing. Badger's veggies have nothing on mine. These fruits look delicious. That's fruits. That's fruit. It's sweet. I warn you, you might become addicted. Okay. Maybe these jams will taste good on toast and tea. Can you pick them up? Can you do anything with them? So, buy some mushrooms. I'm 100% positive they're not poisonous. Okay, now that's a little scary. Or those, let's say, between 80 and 195. Sure they're not? Maybe 90%. There are a lot of people from neighboring towns. Bryn is hard at work. Okay. Should you say something to her? Bryn, I should have brought some water. Teacup, is that you? Unbelievable, darling. I thought I was seeing a mirage. Come again, tea? Tea? Always about tea. I know, dear. But you need fruits and veggies too. What can I help you with? You ran out of tea? Impossible. Oh, that's lovely. That's one lovely book. You want me to look at it? I don't know. These herbs, except this one. Mint. Or I don't know these herbs except this one. I can tell you where to find it. First, I need a little help. It's just so hot outside today. I can't even move, but I need to organize my stand. Would you do that for old me, dear? Why can I not read today? I'll get some water in the meantime. I'm just parched. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Teacup, is that you? Rin, help Rin order her stall. Drag the pieces inside the stall and fit them all. Select pieces and rotate them. Okay. So we have to make the fruit fit in the stall. All right. Get the folder. So yeah, it does have full controller support as well as keyboard. Whichever works for you is what you can do. A little puzzle. Can you rotate? They just say you can rotate these, right? Sure how rotation works. I'm pretty sure it said Wow. Rotating in the corner over here down at the bottom. Okay, we had a question mark. Not quite sure. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Okay, so it gave us a hint. There's a question mark on the left side of the screen. Do you click on them to rotate them? Ah. Let's see. Let's rotate that back. Actually, rotate this one. If I can. I mean, does it matter where you put them? Maybe not. I don't know. Like, does it matter where you put them? I mean, y'all really got me using my brain today. Like, this work. Try it. Okay. May not necessarily work. I don't know. Doesn't look like it's gonna. No. Not even if we put it down at the bottom. Do some shifting. Sifting and shifting. Can we rotate them in? So it did give me the option to put this here. Or down here, I should say. So it does give you a hand. Rotating these. Fit. That work? I mean, it's nice to figure it out. Thank you. But y'all saw it. It popped up here. Cool beans. All right, we did it with some help. Rin, thank you, Teacup. My stand has never looked this good before. Yeah, now that you say so, the boxes are kind of oddly shaped. I saw Salamandro the other day with some of the herb that you eat. Go ask him. He should be by the pond. Okay. There's a lot of. This path leads to the plaza, or maybe not. The map is fake. Okay. Can we not go? We have to. Quite sure. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Are violets violet though? But doesn't that sound as well? What a cute stand. Let me go look at all the stuff. Hello, Grand Piro. Hello, do you like pumpkins? They're the best fruit to ever exist. Lots of variety. All right, here we go. Tea party essentials, basics. Honey, ginger, lemon. Ooh. Rooibos? Chamomile, mint, rose hip. Is that it? Oh, I think you can go through the pages, right? Tea basics. So it shows you the different types of tea she can make. Okay. This is the book. And cookies. How do we pull the map up? Grasping that. How this map is pulled up. There we are. Not quite sure. And she can't leave for whatever reason. Okay, maybe we have to go back the other way. I think the game should have a little bit more direction. So, but I guess we were trying to go that way, and then there's technically nothing there yet, so maybe that's just me and not knowing what I'm doing exactly. Okay. This path ends here, and this part of the map is faded out. Okay. So we have all of our parts of our map faded out. That's just how it's supposed to go. Ooh, pretty. Pretty cool, right? Oh, there's a frog in the water. Hold on. Who designed this? Looks pretty wobbly. Oh, can we talk to you? We saw him in the trailer. Salamandro. Hello, little frog. You lost? The old corny sent you? What are you looking for? I do have some of that mint in my garden. I'll give you some if you beat me a race in the lake. I must warn you, I'm the strongest, fastest swimmer around. The fastest swimmer. Salamander challenged to race in the lagoon. Press the sequence of directions below Teacup to swim faster and take the lead. Okay, press the sequence of direction below. She's really fast. I guess maybe it's too fast for her. She's really weird. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe I'm not catching it right. I guess there's a certain way of doing it. I guess. I find it's easier to do that with the keyboard. All right. Wow, well done, little froggy. I have to admit, I was a bit tired because I was swimming all afternoon, but a victory is a victory. If you have quite some talent, you will have to consider swimming professionally. You could, oh, you'd rather stay at home? I see. Visit me sometime and I'll give you some in. I live in the meadow to the north of the pond. Okay. So we'll have to go back. I mean, sometimes the only option is to be fabulous. Oh wow, you're fabulous. Be fabulous. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you can talk to this frog. Cool. Be careful, honey. The water here is deep. Oh, the little froggy in the water. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Cute. Did I miss it? Yeah, I missed it. Alright. Can we go this way now? No, we can't. So where are we supposed to go if we can't go that way? I don't see the option to pull up the map. Not quite sure what that's about. She can't go any further over there. There you are. I couldn't let you beat me again, so I ran as fast as I could back home. Wow. You can come whenever you want, when you want me and grab some. I don't use it much. You drink it. I had no idea you could use it for that. I have to try it someday. And that is on the screen. If you want to read that, it is now there. All right. Wait, is that a map? I see. And quite an old one. Mind if I take a peek? Calligraphy is one of my, where I get favorite from. Do you see favorite on screen? One of my multiple talents, you know? Let's see. Blah. It's so faded that it's barely of any use at all. Allow me to fill in some of the missing paths. There we go. Now you should have no problem exploring the rest of the pond. It was nice to meet you, little froggy. Oh, what a nice salamander he is. Thank you for filling in our map. Okay. Ooh, where are we now? What is this? What a mysterious looking tent. It seems no one is home though. Okay, can we leave? Did she just get cut off? Okay, I guess we're cut off. I'm not sure. So I guess maybe we have to go back down. See if there's a map feature in the front like it was the last time. Which I don't see the option to do. Any hitting things over here? Yes. Seems like today is washing day in the meadow. Okay. The lagoon can't stay far from the water for long. Now, doesn't he have what we need, right? Can we pick it up? We don't need to do anything over here. Okay, this is our map function. I have a few things I could say to the developers about this. They need to make this a little bit more easy to navigate. Just saying. It's a little odd. They don't have it's navigated that well. Like where is the mapping function on? Some type of the concept of the game is decent. Just needs a little bit, I feel like, better execution. Okay. The path continues into the forest, but these are scary looking fellows are in the way. Okay. So what do we do? Can we not go? All right. All right. So now we've opened this front map villa. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna be honest. This would not be content that I would stream. So a video is perfect for this type of situation. Sorry, this road is closed for the time being. Okay. For now, there is no way through this trunk. We're working as fast as we can to restore access to the other houses. Please come back later. Don't remember reading anywhere that this game is in development still. I'll have to look. Not quite sure. Didn't know if it was or not. I don't remember it stating that they were still working on it. It does look unfinished to me, but I could be wrong because maybe I don't know what I'm doing. The Mad King, who may that have been? This one is pretty famous too. What was the author called? Up at the top. I've always liked the atmospheres in these paintings. This one, Mysterious Art of Daydreaming. Learn the secrets of the subconscious in your past lives. Another thirsty plant. They seem to be a little popular. Little pond. Tools of communication and element discourse and hermeneutics. Is that narrated life? These books sure analyze everything in detail. Okay. Thoughts on awakening and the expectation of the Song of Dawn. This particular way of describing thoughts before sunrise. Okay. Olympia, good morning. Oh, you're Otto's neighbor. What a pleasure. Or it's a pleasure. A friend of my teacher is a friend of mine. Tea? That's wonderful. I prefer Moroccan coffee, but on my trips, some tribes have offered me tea. There's one in particular that I've been looking for, but it's very hard to find. Special quality was that it's transporting you to a world. Sorry, sometimes I start to ramble. What do you need? Now that I think about it, I've never seen you around here before. It's nice to see you're outside. Oh, I see. I have some rooibos. It's only enough for 1 cup, though. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Ricard gave it to me when he decided to sponsor him. His family lives by the port, and they are always sending him some. You can find him by the pond in the lighthouse. Be nice to him. He's kind of aloof. Okay, so now I have to go find that. I guess. Surreal. Okay, so she said the pond, or they said the pond by lighthouse. Is there somewhere else we could go? Let's travel before we go back. I see what we got here. There's another creature here. Georgina. Oh, welcome. Ready for your piano lesson? You're not Rose. Rose? My apologies. I wonder when she arrived. Okay. I'm just all up in her house. Someday you'll learn. Someday you'll learn to have to play the piano, but not today. Interesting. So I think the only thing that we got is mint. Assuming that we can't go anywhere else. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a lot of back and forth. She said a lighthouse. Which is over here. Oh, it's actually open. Shots. Okay. Don't look like there's a lighthouse over here. Felicio? Hello, Teacup. How I know your name. It's my duty as an amazing mayor. I am to know all my subject citizens Wow. Okay. You're doing too much. I'm glad you got out of the house for the town celebration. I'm sorry, tea's not really my thing. I only consume fruit juice. That's how I stay in shape. You hear about the trees with the sweaters? They're investigating it. Wow, okay. Hey, guy. I saw you race with Salamandro. I've been here all day. Sunbathing is the best sport. You know, because of the vitamin. Oh, wow, okay. Because of the vitamin. Yeah. The sun, that's what you're referring to, that vitamin? Little innuendos in this game. Okay, can we say something? Oh, wait, there it is. Can I get it? I can see the pop-up, but it's not allowing me to. Or whoever that is. Oh well. Interesting. That's a really big jar. Hello, sir. Ricard. Oh, him. You're not here to make fun of me, are you? Olympia sent you. What am I doing? Well, building a lighthouse. My name is Ricard Oren, and I'm the main architect and engineer here at the lighthouse. A pleasure. People say it's dumb for a pond to have a lighthouse, but it's my project. And the only opinions that matter here are the architects and the engineers, well, also my patrons, Olympia. It is a crazy dream, but it's my dream. I work on it every day. I won't stop just for a couple of ignoramuses, excuse my language, who don't have dreams of their own. I sadly haven't been able to finish it because I can't place these gears correctly for the life of me. Really, can you help me? If this works, I'll put your name on the commemorative plaque. That's not what we want to do. Okay, twists and turns. Part requires your help to fix the lighthouse. Drag and place the gears on the right rod. Gears with the same teeth must be in contact, but they cannot overlap. Okay, let's see. Idea to pull all of these gears in their rods. Gears with the same kind of teeth have to be in contact so they can turn each other, thus they can't overlap each other. Gears with different teeth can overlap slightly, but you can't cover the center of the gear as they wouldn't be able to turn. It's pretty confusing, but I'll be here to show you whenever you want something correct. I mean, you're not specifying. There's a hint. Okay, so we got a hint over in the interesting. Okay, all right. We don't know nothing about this. Yeah. Huh. I guess I was somewhat doing it right. Isn't it what you're telling me to put it? Why does it say no? Well, This is the most oddity that I. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, they don't fit right. It doesn't go there. Hmm. Really? Hmm. Oh, that overlaps. Overlap as well. Is that right? That's not the big one. That's a small one. Maybe this one. Probably not. So I was right. Just not. Okay. At least that's what I think. I think it goes like that. Wow. Oh, that's it's working. Thank you so much. Consider yourself invited to the opening ceremony. There is still much to do before the lighthouse is up and running, but you took a huge weight off my shoulders. Oh, you need some tea? Yes, of course, I have some. Ta-da! Rubios. Tea can also help soothe skin irritation. Well, this kind. The more you know. You can come and get some whenever you want. I'll be right here. Oh, that's nice. Okay. That's nice of him to do. Not sure what else. How's she coming here? What they crying about? Here's where I found the gold coin the other day. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Wait. Oh, how long have you been there? You didn't hear anything from me. Okay. Is it just me or are these animals weird? How how, how you in there? I'm looking for castle builders. Do you have a CV? No. The boy. Alrighty then. Weird. Let's take a look at our Simwa. gonna go home and see what happens. Can we do anything? It does it nothing. Anything we can do over here? I mean, I know we look, but I figure maybe now difference, or we could do something. Clearly can't make anything, so I guess we have to go back on the hunt for tea making things. Do we have anything in our mailbox? No. Let's go to the market. Maybe there's something different that we need for our tea. Oh, it's a frog. So what else do we need? We do need honey and cookies and stuff. Okay. So we can't do much here. We're gonna have to go somewhere else. This is new. Was this new? What's this? Wow, lots of activity here today. Kites, performances, coffee. I know the secrets of the world, but I can't tell you any. They're a secret. This is fortune teller. You will show you your future. Bees adapt. Local owl. Otto's life change when interesting. This is for whoever may read it. If you're reading this, that means you know how to read. Strange wizards spotted in town. They seem harmless, not much going on in the little pond. Kite flying, sorry for the inconvenience. Clothes for the celebration. Can't talk right now, I'm busy thinking. Oh, okay. Oh. Should I go fly a kite? I'm not sure I'm ready for such an adrenaline rush. Wow. You can go in here. Ooh. This looks like a yarn store. Fancy design. Okay. Same. Oh. Pankrati? Sorry, I can't help you right now. I'm having some trouble. Don't you see the carpets have come alive? I knew there had to be some kind of trick. These last ones were really cheap. You're looking for tea? Yeah, I have some jasmine, but right now isn't the best time. I know the magician. I need your help, Frog. I'll give you jasmine, but first I need to get the magicians and ask them for something to put these rugs down. You can find them in a tent in the meadows. I'll go myself, but then these carpets would escape. I'm counting on you. Alright, so we need to go to the magician to help with the carpets so that we can get some jasmine. Alright. I'm not sure. So I feel like there's not enough points where you can access the map. I see that as a problem. And then just the navigation in general. There's not a lot of navigation of explaining where to go unless you're like reading the extra detail. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know if the game is still in development, but I really think that might be something else they could consider tweaking, maybe? All right, let's go to the middle. It was over here, right? Right. Well, they weren't here before, so are they here now? Seems that there's no one's on the inside. Kim told you to look for the magician here. You call out and hear a voice beckoning to enter. Okay. Anything that we can interact with? Other than this dim over here? Tiano. Oh, look. Lakovu, a frog. Correct. Like you. Salutations, little amphibian. Interested in the mysteries of existence, the other world, that which is beyond the reach of science. That's science. Yeah, she understood. She said yes. Welcome then. We have a mission for you. What mission? Oh, right, the mission, the magnificent mission. You must find the cauldron of life. And it looks like a teapot, but it's not. It also works like a teapot, but it's not. That's right. A cauldron lies in the darkest nooks and crannies of our Fint? Is that a typo? Tent. Okay. Slander. I remember this shopkeeper was clearly saying Fint. That was his accent. Nobody in that garage sale spoke our language. Right. Are you cunning enough for the task, little amphibian? Well, if you're willing to find the cauldron, here's a list of other stuff I need and I can't find. Tatiana. What? She already said yes. So we'll be waiting here. Wow, so we have 2 tasks. What a magic mess. Okay, so Vitiano and Lakovu ask for your help to find all the objects they can't find in the mess of the tent. Find all the hidden hidden items displayed on the scroll and select them with the cursor. Okay, let's. All right, we found an 8-ball. Found a letter. Really gotta get looking. Oh, found that too. Teapot. Do you guys see a teapot? Okay, found the boat. The clock. There's a lamp. Oh. Peachy thing. In here. Key. I'm about to say that looks a lot like it. I found it. You pick connect up the cauldron of life to take it to Uku and I forgot his name. A strange smell emanates from the teapot. Okay, you feel fuzzy. Ooh. Oh, wow. What is this place? Very mystical and pretty. I don't know. Where is she? Oh, okay, I see her. A night fall. Dreams will come. Soft as cotton, blurred like smoke. Where is this place? From here, the worldly problems seem to be very small. That's continent like it's like a rabbit. From here, okay. Continent that looks like a rabbit. I'm kind of getting Alice in Wonderland vibes. It's time to sleep. Time to take a nap. It's time to rest. It's time to stop waiting for the hours to pass. Okay. This little pond should have a tram. I like the colors. Colors. Oh wow. Okay. Did they drug us? Look, remove the frog is here. Unbelievable. Looks like you found the cauldron, little froggy. And it looks like you didn't wash the tea stains again. How many times do I have to tell you? Slander, falsehood. Couldn't be farther from the truth, sleazy lizard. But well, welcome to the dream world. Sorry for the trouble. You must be confused. Yeah, wasn't that much trouble. We know about your search, traveler. Please accept our most sincere apologies. Yes, very sincere. This magic powder might be of use for those pesky flying carpets. Yeah, and take this magic tea. It's what we make in the cauldron. Tiano, you do know that if you give her that, she'll be able to enter the dream world as she pleases. Leave me alone. I like this froggy. Take it. Oh, you have a book? Let me show you my amazing drawing skills. Ooh. A little teapot. Okay. See you on the other side. Whoa. Okay. And we're back. Thank you for your help. Your magnificent contributions have brought a balance to the universe. Ah, I can hear it resonate beautifully. Pretty young. How many times have we talked about lying about the universe? Ooh. Lying? I may have many things, little frog. A frog, a wizard, a sorcerer, and a frog, but not a liar. Trust me when I say that your future resonates right. Well, seems like a nice town. We should set up our summer tent here. Grandiose. I'll connect this tent to the others. See you around. Good luck stopping those flying rugs. And this is where I end this video. Thank you so much. If you have stuck at the end and you watched the whole thing, I appreciate you. If you guys want to see more of this particular game, please let me know. I may do some more episodes until we will see. My thoughts, it's cute. The graphics are cute. The idea is cute. I think a little bit more execution maybe would be better as far as like navigation of getting to the map. The puzzles are interesting. You do get hints, so they do kind of help you if it takes too long. it's just a lot of back and forth, which I think is kind of silly, but I get the concept. So I think it's okay if you're into puzzles and you like searching for things, and this is a game for you. If you want something to pass the time along, this is definitely a game for you as well. But I personally would I prefer to string things and why you don't check the description section for the link to Twitch. Watch me stream sometime. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Maybe there'll be a part two. I'm kind of interested to see in finishing it. So they have me intrigued there. In finishing the game. So again, I'll leave all the links and everything, all the information down below for you guys if you are interested in it. I think it's a good game for kids, kind of get those motor skills going and thinking skills. So if you have a kid, this may be a perfect game for them. They already know how to read and kind of navigate a keyboard or a controller. I think that this is perfect for kids like that, or kind of those retro looking kind of games like that. I think is also good too. I mean, it's not really that retro, but you get what I mean, like the 2D kind of something Pac-Man, where you just got that one type of concept going. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.